So you would probably agree with me that most people do play alone in GTA Online. I know for damn sure that most of my time has been spent alone on GTA 5 Online, unfortunately. And that means I appreciate businesses and things that help me as a solo player against people with friends and crews. So for any of you that don't have any friends, you are not alone, apart from the fact that you are alone, but in game, you're not alone. And in this video, I'm going to show you the best businesses to own as a solo player. So the first one we have here is the Acid Lab. The Acid Lab is such a good business. The main reason is it's a passive business. You don't have to work on this business to make the money. You either purchase the supplies for 60,000 or you can source the missions. However, the one thing you need to know, if you do 10 DAX missions, you unlock the ability to have the upgrade for the Acid Lab. And if you have that upgrade for the Acid Lab, you can then purchase the supplies for the business all the time. You'll make enough money to cover the costs and profit. Passively, this business makes $60,000 an hour, roughly, which is fantastic for something you don't have to as long as you supply it. The absolute best thing about this business is the fact that it is basically free to get. When you do the Acid Lab missions for the first time, you get a first time bonus of like $500,000 on top of the mission money, and you also have last dose missions, so you basically get like 1.2 million for free just for doing these missions. And I proved that in my Road to Riches series, where in the first like 2 episodes, I was just playing through the last dose missions and I got the Acid Lab for free with the extra money. And then I did the DAX missions and I've upgraded it. The fact that it's free, the fact that it's passive, makes $60,000 an hour and you don't have to do anything. It's a no-brainer to have as a first business. Now, I would recommend that you probably buy the Acid Lab first if you haven't got any businesses at all. It's easy to get and it'll give you the ability to make the money for the other businesses that I'm about to show. Now, the second business is one of my personal favorites, and that is the Hangar. Ever since they updated the Hangar this year, it's been absolutely amazing. The addition of the land supply missions and the sale missions on the land as well, it's just unbelievable. The only weird thing is it's a hangar, and the best way of actually using the hangar is by doing the land missions. It's got nothing to do with aircraft at all, really, apart from the fact that it's in an airbase. But it is unbelievably good if you can make it work and do it quick. With the hangar, you can get anywhere from $500,000 to $700,000 an hour if you work on the sourcing of supplies, and if you get the 2 best ones. I usually go with medical sourcing and the chemical sourcing. If you intertwine the 2, get 25 crates of each, sell them both, that's 2 mil. Unbelievable business, very fun, and it's a switch up from the next businesses we're about to show. So if you're talking about how to make money as a solo player, this is quite a boring one. In fact, the next 2 are quite boring. And that is the Fleeca standard job. I'm joking, by the way. It's the Cayo Perico heist. Of course it is. Why would it not be? It's blatant. It's the best heist. Still is. Will always be. It's been nerfed a million times. It still gives you an unbelievable amount of money, even after the crazy cooldowns it's had. And the payment nerfs has been nuts as well. You still can get $1 mil very, very easily on your own. As we speak right now, episode 6 of my Road to Riches series is the Cayo Perico heist. The Cayo Perico heist is just unbelievable. It's so easy to do solo. The setup missions are easy. The intel you only have to do once, and then the actual heist itself is pretty simple to do. It's not a difficult one. Almost too easy, I would say. I'd probably make it a bit harder and then remove the payment nerfs as well. It's a difficult one to balance because it's so damn good. And Rockstar are really having a hard time to do that. And the second boring one is the agency. I haven't bought this on my Road to Riches account yet, but I will do at some point, definitely, because it is crazy good. The contract is quite easy. It's quite simple. You have a bunch of phones to get across the map. There's 3 main setup missions. I think there's 2 setups within them to get the phones. And then once you've done that, you have the main contract. And when you do that, every time, without fail, 1 mil on the dot every single time. And then obviously there's a first time bonus of $1 million. So you get 2 million if you do the first time bonus. Crazy money. Super free. You can do it every, I want to say 2 hours. I'm not too sure on that. It's every 1 to 3 hours I'm going to cover my tracks there. Same with the Cayo Perico heist. It has the same similar sort of cooldown. Obviously, to get the contract, you need to purchase the agency. The cheapest one on the executive website is 2 million. And I mean, if you have the Acid Lab, you're probably going to make that quite quickly, to be honest, especially if you're doing other things as well. So the next business we're going to mention is the bunker. Again, another one of my favorites. Really cool, really good idea. It's great for solo players because it also works as a similar way to the acid lab. You supply it with the supplies, whether you can buy them for 75,000 or you source the missions, and then at the end you make a big sale, you get all the money, you're living life. The bunker alone makes about 60,000 an hour passively, as long as you supply it. They also added the ammo runs recently. Well, I say recently, about a year or so ago. That gives you another 50k every time you do them ammo runs. Brilliant way of making money. Fantastic for solo players. Again, it's going to be another one that I'm buying on my Road to Riches account. And the fact that you have the research as well, which gives you things like the Oppressor Mark II missiles, because you don't get them on the base, you do get them from the research. Mark II weapons, some of them are crazy strong, especially the carbine, the special carbine, the shotgun, the heavy sniper. They're all just brilliant guns. Such a good business in every single way, and it's worth every penny that you spend on that. If you're a solo player and you are grinding money, it's likely that you are going to be spending a lot of your time here, because where else are you going to spend it? So I'd only recommend this business if you are a solo player and you plan on playing for a long time, because this business does need time to ramp up and give you money. And that is the fantastic Nightclub. Now, you should get this business last, and that's for one very important reason. To maximize the profits from this business, you need 5 different businesses, and the best ones to get are the cargo warehouse. So you need the CEO office and some sort of warehouse, cargo warehouse. You need South American imports, sporting goods, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. Now, they are all pretty simple, to be honest. Pharmaceutical is obviously the white MC business. Cash creation is the counterfeit cash business. Sporting goods, that's the bunker, and the South American imports is the Coca-Cola business. It also has a really good safe where if you keep your popularity up, you can get 250k in a couple hours just from the safe alone. This business is absolutely amazing if you can give it the time. If you do play the game and you are grinding, let's say the hangar or the bunker, and you have this in the side as well, you will be making millions, I can assure you. And that's definitely what I'm going to be doing on my Road to Riches series once I get all of these businesses, because right now I'm poor as fuck. If you haven't seen that video I uploaded the other day, the Road to Riches episode 5, where I go through the Cayo Perico heist, check it out, because I'm going to start making a bunch of money and I'll definitely be buying all of these businesses. So there we are. You can definitely play as a solo player in GTA 5 in the 12th year almost of its game. 1 year out for GTA 6 potentially. You can still play on your own if you have no friends like me. You can still have a bunch of fun, and you can still make a bunch of money and buy all the beautiful things that you want to buy. So if you've liked this video or it's helped you a lot, please drop a like. It'd be really appreciated. Subscribe as well if you want to see more guides like this, and also my Road to Riches series that's uploaded the other day. Go and check that out. Really fun series with my mate Alan. We're great mates. We love it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.